water. So Pop and I are going to put in a Debutary. I'm going to tow my kayak behind Pop's boat, and we're going to go up to where that dam is and right where Rocky Creek ends, and I'm going to get out and I'm going to explore the creek while Pop does some fishing around that area around the dam. So that's the plan today. I don't know how low the water is. I may not be able to do that. I may have to you know, tow the kayak to some other place, and it may not work out, but I'm gonna give it a try, because otherwise I don't know that Rocky Creek has an access area. So I'm gonna try that out. Okay, here we are at Debutary. I got my kayak and I've got my little grippy, which is gonna be attached to the back of Pop's boat, and we're gonna tow it to my destination. Pop's getting his boat ready. So we'll see how this goes. There's only a couple people here. There's like, I don't know, 3 boats in the water. This is not a heavily populated spot. So I'm gonna go down and check the water level right now. I know a lot of people were reporting that the water level was really low, but it doesn't look low to me. This actually looks kind of high. I mean, these rocks are covered pretty much. Last time I was here, I was able to, you know, kind of walk on them. They were exposed. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not thinking it's low. I think we're gonna do all right today. Okay, we got the kayak attached to the back of the boat. We're just gonna have to be careful when we back out, which I'll pull the boat kind of aside. We'll kind of push the boat back, and I'll make sure that that my boat is out of the way of the motor. It's usually not a problem, but that's how we're gonna tow the boat out to Rocky Creek.
All right.
Okay, let's just hang on to this.
Here, I'll hold that till you get in.
Will you hand me that bag? There. I'll just attach that bag up front real quick. Oh, thank you.
And water jug.
I'll wait for that wood to go too. Perfect. And then yep.
And your paddles.
Paddles. Okay. Get in, and then I'll ask you to hand me the GoPro after I get in. Okay, it's super shallow here, maybe a foot of water. So, yeah, it would be definitely not the easiest place to get back to with any kind of boat. Definitely would need a kayak. Yeah, this is super calm and super shallow back here. It's really shallow. There's fish back here, man. There's carp. I just saw huge carp. And that was a big fish. Probably about 3 foot fish. Easy. Water's real clear too. Okay, this is that beach where I was. I went down that big steep hill and I said it was hard to take a kayak in. So here's that. I mean, it's not that far in to kayak. To kayak to. It's really not that far. Just a little ways upstream. So, I guess you could have somebody drop you off here. You could put the kayak, drag it down the hill, put it in, and then meet them at Debutary. That's a possibility. But yeah, this is that beach where I did my Rocky Creek report. There's the ramp off in the distance. I really think you could walk this creek. It's so shallow. Yeah, and there's like a path. Remember that path that I was on? I can hear people on it over there. But it is, wow, is it like calm? Nice kayaking, but it's like getting to it, right? So I guess you could put in at Debutary or Stumpy Pond, but it would be a hike to get here. Like you'd have to do a lot of paddling in, bigger water to get to this Rocky Creek waterway. It would be a little bit of an effort to get here. So I don't know. It's doable, but it was easier to just have Pop tow me here and then just kayak up the creek. It's really like, there's nobody here. I know it's a Monday, but it is 4th of July Monday, so there's like, it's pretty peaceful, but it is shallow and it's all sand, so you don't have any of that muckety muck stuff. It's very pretty. Okay, that's about as far as I think I can get up. I probably could pull the kayak beyond, but it's going to be, I mean, it was hard to paddle up this far. I mean, you can see how shallow it is. It's just really like a shallow paddle, but it is absolutely gorgeous up here. It really is pretty. I like that it's all sand, so it's really easy to get out in the middle of the stream. Like, you can literally, look, I could stand here if I wanted, you know, put my feet out, stop the kayak, move the kayak around. Like, it's really shallow. What a nice place to just chill out, though. I mean, you come up here, you probably drag your kayak to one of the sandbars and just chill out a little bit. I mean, it's really shallow, but super peaceful. Other than that highway that I can hear. I can hear that overpass that we went under. Other than that, it's pretty quiet back here. That's a brutal hill. Do you bring the kayak back that way?
I guess so. We've never been here before.
Oh my God. You know, I do a lot of videos, and I scoped that out, that hill.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know.
It sucked. And the rope just broke too.
Ugh.
This is a rope on each end.
Yeah,
One
so
of them just broke.
so I put in at Debutary, and
Debutary.
yeah, and my pop towed me in his John boat down to the, you know, the entrance here. I mean, you could do it from Debutary. You just have to follow the shoreline to get here. But yeah, that hill is, dude.
Well, it was nuts. It's gonna be crazy going up it. We just came down it.
I know.
And now
I know.
When it's time to leave, that hill is gonna
Yeah.
suffer.
It is
We've
gonna.
never been here. Like, we went to
We went
Stumpy
to a
Pond.
boat ramp landing. When I put, my friend at work told me about Stumpy Pond, so that's why I Googled, and it took me to Stumpy Pond access point. It was a boat ramp.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I mean, you can get in that way. I've gotten in that way off the side.
Yeah.
With my kayak, I just drug it down the side of the
I
hill.
saw that too.
But Debutary is a nice. I mean, it's a boat launch.
That's Debbie.
Debutary. Yeah, Debutary. And it's like you've got Watery State Park, and then right above it is Debutary. Okay. So I mean, you right on the side. I mean, you could drag your kayak all the way on the left-hand side. You could drag it all the way down to the shoreline, like literally, just drag it down there and put it in. Debutary is nice.
Is there a good place to fish there?
I think
Like
anywhere.
off the bank. He's not gonna be in a kayak.
Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere down there is. My pop's out there fishing.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's. I mean, this Wow. That's brutal. So
That was
do
brutal.
you plan on just doing Rocky Creek? Is that what you're doing, or are you going out to Debutary? I mean, the big lakes out there, or the big.
No, I'll probably not head out to the big lake. Well, what's that? Is that Debutary? That's right on the big lake.
Yeah. So
Is it?
if you were to go out to the big opening and you just kept going towards your right, you would end up at Debutary.
Okay. Is there any good fishing up in here right now though?
I saw a carp this big.
Carp?
I saw lots of small fish, but it's very shallow here. I think it would probably be good fishing.
There's a fish. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's some deeper pockets here.
Yeah.
But I mean,
All right.
yeah, I'm actually excited. I don't fish, but I'm excited that I'm able to access it from down there, because
That's where you access Debutary?
you guys are young, is all I got to say. Because there's no way I could get back
that
up.
hill was brutal, big time.
No.
It's gonna be a killer on the way out.
Dudes, man.
Because we filled it with everything else we had.
I
to
could
carry.
see that.
Yeah.
I mean, fortunately, it will be empty later.
The rope
But
broke. If that rope, we tied it back together, but it's probably gonna break on the way back up. That's why I just told him we might as well just make 3 or 4 trips, carrying some of the stuff.
okay, so those guys were super sweet. When I saw them lugging that kayak, I thought, oh no, I hope they're just putting in and like had the same idea I had, like put in there and then maybe kayak down to Debutary and have somebody pick you up, because you could do that. I mean, it would be a little bit of a hike, but it's doable. But anyway, they were really nice, and they were dreading going back, and I totally get it, because I did that video of how steep that hill is. So I don't think that's the best option to put in there, you know. Anyway, they were very sweet. I hope they get to see themselves in the video. Can y'all see that turtle? I don't know if you can see it. I bet you it's a snapper. Can you see it in the water? He's a big one. Yeah, I think he's a snapper. He's huge. Hey, you see him? Yeah, I think that's a snapper. He's big. I think that's a catfish. Can y'all see that in the water? Maybe it's a carp. Oh, yeah, there he goes. He's big. He saw me and he scooted. I don't know if you can see him. There's your chance. There he is. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. This looks like a good camping spot. Somebody had a tent here when we first got here. It's probably free. I don't know. I can still smell the fire that they had going. I don't know if there's another access here. I would imagine there is. I guess they probably hiked here. But it would be a really cool little place to, you know, you could have your boat and get out on the water early in the morning. It'd be pretty cool. There's the dam down there. Dearborn, I think. Great Falls Dearborn Dam. How'd you make out? Huh?
I see watch the hooks up there.
I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna give you the GoPro.
Oh, to see how you get in the boat?
Yeah, so hold on for a second. Let me get this undone here. Oh, you know what? Let me get you the paddles first. Don't get up, stay right where you are. There's one.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the other one. Oh, did you have to plug it in? Did you run out of battery?
Yeah,
Okay.
batteries don't last long.
Okay. Okay. All right. Can you grip that? Just grip that so that it'll, so that I can, there you go. All right. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give you my bag. What else do I have here? That stays here. This is gonna be definitely connected. All right. Let me collapse. Oh, I can collapse it later. Okay. Let go of that. There you go. Let me get up here. Here's my water. There. This is not facing right. There we go. Can't really see me, you know. Watching me.
You know that
fall
power
in the
line?
water.
That power line takes the depth away.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. Like a pro.
Like a pro. Okay, I'm just gonna get this in.
Like a pro.
Like a pro.
It's hot.
It is hot. Yeah, it's so we're heading back. I went all the way up to Rocky Creek as far as I could go. Ran into a couple guys that were awesome, and Pop was fishing, but I was able to get up near him. And so, how was your day, Pop?
Well, it was fishless.
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 All right. Well, nothing. He didn't catch anything. He did a lot of fishing, no catching. So.
But it was a lot of fun.
But he had fun. So he wanted to get this in before tomorrow. He's got to go in for the dental thing. So this allowed him to have a little bit of fun before he had to do something not fun.
On
So,
my peephole.
all right, we'll check back at the ramp. Okay, Pop just threw out his shoes, his water shoes, because he was walking right out of them. So we had a really good day. We put in and Debutary, and I towed my boat. We towed my kayak down to Rocky Creek, and I was able to get in there. It was very shallow. And so now Pop did some fishing, and now we're just gonna head back and enjoy the rest of our night. Did you have fun?
Hit the pool.
Yeah, hit the
Oh,
pool.
yeah.
We're going in the pool. Pool.